Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Good morning, dear devotees. Thank you very much for joining this beautiful morning and very auspicious day, the disappearance day of our great Acharya Guru Kishore Das Babaji. So we pray at his divine lotus feet to bestow his mercy upon all of us so we can remain steadfast in our practices and achieve the goal for what reason we have came into this material world. At 6:15 today, we will be dwelling in the life of Guru Kishore Das Babaji. So we are on a Braj Mandala Parikrama, day 19. And before we can enter in the Braj, we need to get the blessings and mercy of those who reside eternally in the Braj Dham. Brajadam is our eternal home, and Radha and Krishna never put one step outside of the Brajadam. So in the divine atmosphere, in association with wonderful associates, our journey of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra will become very enlivening to our mind and heart. So let's beg the mercy of the divine couple Radha and Krishna, Giri Govardhan, Panchatattva, Lord Nrsimhadev, Vranda Devi, Nama Prabhu, Lakshmipati Tirtha Maharaj, Madhavendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his eternal associates, six Goswamis of Vrindavan, Namacharya Sila Haridas Thakur, Narottam Das Thakur, Vrindavan Das Thakur, Lochan Das Thakur, Purushottam Das Thakur, Abhiram Das Thakur, Parmeshwar Das Thakur, Baldev Vidya Bhushan, Uddhava Das, Madhusudan Goswami Maharaj, Jagannath Das Babaji, Vipin Vihari Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhagavad Das Babaji, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj and our dear Srila Prabhupada, who took so much austerity, left behind a perfect situation living in Braj, came at an advanced age in the cargo ship, having no money in his pocket, no fixed residence, having couple of heart attacks, sleeping only 3 hours a night, just to deliver us from the nations of material existence. So we should always remain in-depth to dear Srila Prabhupada. And at least we can show that in-depthness by following very strictly in the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada teachings and make our life successful. Also, we would like to beg the mercy from our spiritual master, who is constantly striving to fulfill the prophecy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and inner core desire of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and dear Srila Prabhupada, that this Hare Krishna Mahamantra will be chanted in every small town and village, giving at least a human being a chance to deliver the soul from the nations of this material existence. And this is not that we have come first time. We have visited this rotten world millions of times, but always we miss the boat. So let's make the determination that this life should be our last life. So we are at the Javat, at the courtyard of the Radhakam temple, and there are wonderful pastime has happened. So this is the pastime is in a continuation. So I will read last sentence little so we can connect it together. Harsaki Kalavali. My dear friend, this is Radharani speaking. Why are you being so difficult? Just put on these clothes and ornaments nicely, without any complaint. If you are not pleased to do so, then we will forcibly help you to put them on. You are a single girl, and we are many Sakhis. You are totally outnumbered, helpless, and incapable of maintaining any oppositions to our desire. Just keep this in mind, O simple, innocent girl. So now this pastime continues. So Krishna was completely helpless as the gopis untied the knots of his bodies. Two large kadamba flowers fell to the floor. Even then, Shyamsundar pretended to act like an amorous girl and covered his face with his veil. Sri Radhika then turned her back on Krishna and staggered over to her ashram. All the Sakhis, seeing Sri Krishna's ridiculous conditions, also turned their back while laughing and laughing. Sri Radhika began to laugh even louder, despite trying too hard to keep from making any sound. Then Sri Krishna and Kundalata also broke down in hysterical laughter. This manifestation of the hasya rush or comical joking went on for a long time, after which Lalita Devi spoke sharp words and asked Krishna to leave. Krishna, however, was not one to accept defeat quickly, as we know. He silently picked up the flowers and replaced them on his chest. Rattling his bodies, he began to cry bitterly. Then he went to find Jatila and rolled on her floor at her feet. Then Lord wove together an amazing tale. He was the cousin sister of Srimati Radharani. He
जय
said,
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु
at
नित्यानंद
first
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि
Prabhuji, please,
गौरभक्तवृंद
Murli Prabhu, please mute your phone. Sorry. He said, as a close friend, her since childhood, quote, having been separated from her for many days, I felt anxious to see her again. I left my house in Barshana and came all the way here to visit my dear Musaki. But unfortunately, Sri Radhika is ignoring me. She will not speak to me or even look in my direction. Krishna sobbed to perfect imitation of a young girl's voice. Then he became even more dramatic. Alas, alas, I do not see any reason for maintaining my life. Just see how I give up my life before your eyes. O noble lady, I beg you, please ask Radha why she is angry with me for no reason at all. So Jatila's heart was softened by the piteous words and sad face of this beautiful girl. So she took it on herself to rectify the situation. So she went into Srimati Radharani's room with Krishna behind her, trying to maintain his sad face. Jatila rebuked her daughter-in-law for treating her girl cousin so heartlessly and demanded that she make amends at once. Then Jatila grabs each of their hands and brought Radha and Krishna together in a tight embrace. This caused the divine couple to shed tears of loving ecstasy, and all the Sakhis to swim in an ocean of bliss. So there are still many. wonderful pastime happen at the Jatila. So we will continue dwelling every day for maybe next 2-3 days. So this is a beautiful place early in the morning in Java, the in-laws house of Srimati Radharani, and all our previous and current acharyas, eternal associates, wonderful Brajavasis and assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis present in the courtyard of the Radhakan temple. It's a glorious moment, so let's invite the divine couple in the inner core of our heart, where we have erected a wonderful throne for the pleasure of the divine couple with lots of labor of love and with nice diamonds, 12 pearls and sapphire stones. We will be washing the divine lotus feet with the water we will be all collecting from 1008 tirthas, including Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, Prem Sarovar, and Ganga Cha, Yamuna Chaiva, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jaloshmin, Saninityam. Washing the divine lotus feet will wash away all the sins that we may have incurred in the previous millions of life and this life, making us an eligible candidate to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra attentively. We will dry the lotus feet and we will offer them most fragrant incense stick for the pleasure of the divine couple. And then we will light up the ghee lamp to perform the arti in Brahmurta in Brastham at Javat. Glorious moment. And when we perform the arti, we pray to the divine couple. Please be merciful to us. Please glance your mercy upon all of us. So when we perform the arti, when we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, your most beautiful, transcendental, most attractive, and most pleasing to our mind and heart, the divine form, may continuously appear within our mind and heart. So we can constantly see and associate with the divine couple while chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And Krishna has promised us that as long as you will utter my name, I will be sitting right in front of you. So when we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we should know that Radha and Krishna is listening our chanting. Also we pray that please give us the memory so we will remember that Krishna is so kind. He always accompanies us closer than anybody else. And also give us the intelligence so we can understand. Finally, we can see through why we are suffering in this material world. The main reason our Acharya has given, we have turned on the other side from Krishna. And we have created our own anxiety and suffering with our own sweet will. But if we will become sincere, and if we follow the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and our Acharya, very attentively, single-pointedly, focus, just read the Mahamantra and hear it. Those transcendental sound vibrations will enter in the inner core of our heart and remove all the ignorance, illusions that we have been carrying for many, many lives. And we will see ourselves who we are in relations to Krishna. This is the goal we should know before we leave our body. We should know our activity, and our Acharya Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj says that if you don't know your identity, you will never understand who Krishna is. If you don't know your activity on an eternal platform, you will never able to understand the activities of Radha and Krishna. So we are far, far away. Only hope we have is our Acharya has given the process. We remain steadfast in the practice and result will come. So let's give our mind and heart while we chant the holy name single-pointedly. Just read the Mahamantra and hear it. Wish you all the best on this auspicious day. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji is showering his mercy upon all of us today. So take full advantage. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.